1980s nights, drinking everything in sight. In case you're wondering, it's vlog time. This is the fuck. Oh yeah, 4% vlog. Post Sunday roast. Yeah, post, not pre. Pre is before, post is after. Fucking hell. Yeah, 1980s nights, drinking everything in sight. Gotta watch it. That's what us Denbighites. I get one or two comments on some of my videos saying, fucking people from Denbigh, they're all fucking pissheads and alcoholics and what have you. We can drink. True Denbighites. We're not jibbers. Yeah, that's another thing. You're a jibber. Oh, do you want another one? Nah, I'm alright. You're a fucking jibber. Yeah. If you refused a drink, you're a jibber. Get that in shot. 4%er. Yeah. I think it was off. It went off YouTube. When I first started it on YouTube, God hell, fucking years ago now. And I was searching through Denbigh and this and that, and 1980s nights. And I watched this video. It's by Swiss Gaz. I'm not sure who Swiss Gaz is, but there's some old Denbigh faces and Denbigh locations on this video, and it's a fucking it's a great tune. 1980s nights, and I remember the 80s because that's when 81 was when I turned 18 and hit the pubs. God, that was fucking drinking long before then. You know, when I was in school, I was making my own cider and my own beer when I was in school. But us Denbighites, we can fucking drink. We can drink anyone under the table. Well, when I say anyone. But yeah, and I think it disappeared. Don't know why, because I commented on it and then it's reappeared. I searched for it, well, going back a few months now. I couldn't find it anywhere. 1980s nights. And I looked for it last night and it was there. It's 1980s nights Denbigh now. There's no comments or nothing, so I think that it's either been deleted and re-uploaded because all the comments all disappeared on it. But have a look at it. 1980s with a apostrophe S, 1980s nights or night, 1980. Just look for Swiss Gaz or 1980s nights Denbigh. And that's fucking Denbighites for you. Nye. That's another thing. How you can tell someone from Denbigh, because we say nye. It's good, that, nye. Which I've talked about this before in a couple of videos. Like, instead of saying isn't it, it's good, that, isn't it? We say it's good, that, nye. Nye. You think, if someone says that, you think, oh, he's a fucking Denbighite. He's from Denbigh. So yeah, anyway, 1980s nights Denbigh, check it out. Fucking drinkers. Because we've got enough pubs in Denbigh. Boxing Day in Denbigh, fucking hell. Used to be absolute. Once I've ever gone out on Boxing Day. Absolutely fucking crazy. The pool table, they take all the pool balls off the table, no pool cues. They take, this is the landlords now, the light bulbs out of they give you a plastic cup, dartboard gets removed, anything, you know, gets removed type of thing, because it always ends up in fucking trouble, fights and fucking, and if you see on 1980s nights, out for a fight, do, and maybe a fight. There was always a place on the back row. It was noted. It was a Chinese It's not there now, by the way. Well, not the back row, off High Street, but I'll get to the back row in a minute. And it was noted for fighting. There's always a fucking fight there, bloodshed. But what I was saying about the back row was there was like this ventilation or something, like a fan thing. All the fucking fat and shit used to come out of it and used to spill down the wall and run across the back row, and I can smell it now. I can smell it to this day. That's what was when we were kids then. I wasn't old enough then to go out drinking, like. But this Chinese, it was noted for a fucking good old scrap. But lock-ins, I don't know what the scene is like now. I don't think it's like it used to be. But the pubs used to be fucking packed. Friday, Saturday, well, every night really. My local was the Brit, because I used to live next door, right next door in Loveleen Garage. Britannia Inn was right next door. And so that was my local. And the Crown, then the Crown, after the Brit, because Tony the Brit, moved into the Crown, so followed him there. You get used to, your landlord type of thing. You always end up in your chosen pub for your lock-in. After hours, lock the door, everyone be quiet and this and that. And I'd be there till then. I used to work in Rhyl. I used to travel to Rhyl on the bus, couldn't drive. I used to catch the bus. It would be about 8 o'clock, something like that, and I'd be up at 7 or 7 o'clock. I'd still be in the Brit, drinking. I'd be fucking pissed out of my head. And we'd be bragging, one or two of us that was left that could stand. We'd be looking at the clock and saying, "Oh, I'm in work in 2 hours," and I'd be saying, "That's fuck all. That's nothing. I'm catching the bus in an hour," and we'd be there fucking pissed. And then I'd come out the Brit, have a quick wash or what have you, and I used to walk down Swine Market down to Linton Pool to catch the bus, and I'd be standing there about 8 o'clock waiting for the bus, and I'd be like this, I'd be swaying, I'd be drunk waiting for the bus. I fucking couldn't do it now. How the hell I did it in them days. I was young in them days, wasn't I? But I'd be pissed going to work. Well, not pissed, but drunk, shall I say. And then by the time, the bus ride to Rhyl, it used to take about an hour or something like that. I'd sober up and I'd be alright then. And the next night, I'd be at it again, fucking sinking the alcohol. Back in good days though, I tell you, or good nights as well, what have you. So yeah, check it out. 1980s Nights it's called. 1980s Nights Denbigh by Swiss Gaz. And he uses clippings, probably from the Free Press, something like that. But the Bull Hotel, still called it. It's Guildhall Tavern, but it'll still be known as the Bull. And it's like Howells School. It's Middleton College now, but it'll always be known as Howells. And I was friendly, I was big mates with the the son that owned the Bull. Jeremy, well, I won't say the surname, but his son was Jeremy, and his father committed suicide. He owned the Bull Hotel. But yeah, I was big mates. We used to have some laughs there. The Bull Hotel. So yeah, that's it. Oh yes, I've put down a geocache. Yes, I have started. Well, I used to have some geocaches, but I got fucking pissed off with it. What it was I was up the Brennig and the Alwyn, and too far away, and then some people find them, oh, they need maintenance, oh, fucking hell, the logbook's wet, and all this fucking bollocks. And it was too much hassle. So I put one out, a nano cache, little tiny fucker, at a location which is very fitting. And that's up, and that's on, no one's found it yet, or no one's logged it yet anyway. I've got another one. This is, well, proper geocache container. I used to use these like film canisters and that, but they fucking leak. But this is a proper geocache, and I've got another place where I'm going to put this. What you do is you unscrew it. And that's the logbook inside there. You take that out and you sign it, and you put the cap back. You replace the geocache, and then you go back on the geocaching website and you log your find. Yeah, so like I say, I put the nano is a little tiny little bastard, a little fucking tiny thing like that. Just that's up and running, but like I say, no one's. It's at a point of interest as well. It's at a point of interest that I have made famous. So yeah, anyway. But I've got another. I've got an idea where I'm going to put this one to. I may just have two, but they're easy to maintain. Shall I put it? The others, I was getting a bit carried away. They're fucking hell. Bloody. One was towards Molvamai, halfway up the fucking mountain. You couldn't drive there. It's not a drive-by or anything like that. It needs maintenance and so on. You fucking hell, you got to turn out, or you got to disable it. So what I did is I just fucking disabled them all. So I just got one now. I was going to say the name of it then. Shall I say the name of it? Yeah, okay then. I can say the name. My first one, my nano, is called The Goblin. And it's by the Haunted Goblin Tower. Had to be, didn't it? It fucking had to be there, didn't it? So, that's my first cache. It's by the Goblin Tower. And this one is going to be another landmark. They have to be on like public property and all that, or if it's on private land, you have to have permission to put them. But I've got a good idea for this. It's on a footpath. It's another haunted location as well. Yeah, alright then, it's the cinder track. Had to be, didn't it? Fucking hell. Goblin Tower, the cinder track. So, that's about it. No mission. On Saturday I was going to go, but it's fucking pissing down. I'll be going probably Tuesday. Tuesday or Wednesday, or sometime this week, I'll be out on another mission. Potential 4 geocaches. Is it one? Oh yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 geocaches, which are these little babies, and these are proper caches. The water doesn't get in them and what have you. Well, this is like a ninny, they call them, or micro, is it? But this is going on the cinder track. The Goblin Tower is already up there. Whether someone has found it today and logged in, I haven't checked yet. So, yeah, it's next week I'll be on my mission. Definitely, I'm looking forward to it. Potential 4, and there's going to be some cracking views on this one. It's the other side of Tremaica. in North Wales. So anyway, I'm gonna have to call it a day. Well, call it a day on this vlog. I'm gonna have to top this up. A few more of these will be going down. So yeah, anyway, check it out. 1980s Nights, Denbigh. It's Denbighites. True Denbighites. Drink it under the table. Anyway, I'm going. See you in the next one.